Testing, testing. Is this thing on? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We're gonna let this mic situation just happen right there. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Iris if you're new here, and in today's video, I'm going to take you through my game day makeup routine. This is it. It's very simple. I know it's been a long time since I've vlogged, so bear with me. I'm gonna try to push out videos for you guys, push out content for you guys. So here we go. I'm even wearing my jersey today just to get a little game day feel. All right, let's get into it. Okay, we're not gonna mind the hair right now because I'm just chilling at home, okay? I'm gonna start with brows, and I use the e.l.f. Ultra Precise Brow Pencil in the shade Neutral Brown. Guys, this is like only $3. You definitely don't need to go with expensive makeup at all. There are lots of good brands that are really cheap, and you can get sometimes even better quality. So I'm just tracing out the tail. And giving the shape of brow I want. I'm just gonna follow my natural brow line and just enhance it. And I definitely don't do anything crazy for game day makeup routine, guys. People for some reason think I use face makeup, but listen, if my skin is giving natural amazingness, then thank you. For filling in my brows, I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Retractable Brow Pencil Crayon in the shade, what shade is this? In the shade Ash Brown. And this is a really good dupe for, of course, the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow products. Again, this is like, Wet n Wild is so cheap, but they have really good quality makeup. So, and especially because I use these products a lot, I don't feel like buying makeup products that are $15 and up per item, and I go through these products a lot, so why do I need to spend more, you know? Would much rather spend that money on food. I don't have super duper oily eyelids, but I do have enough oily eyelids to where I need to set down a powder base before I put on the wing liner, okay? So I'm just gonna use this Goddess palette from Alter Ego. It's a great dupe for the Natasha Denona palette, if you know what I'm talking about. And you see I have used this color, Iris, multiple times where I've hit the pan, so success. If you guys like to hit pan on your makeup products, then you know the excitement and the sadness at the same time. Okay, so I'm taking my MAC 224 brush, love this brush. Favorite makeup brush of all time. Super fluffy, super soft, and I actually created this shape like this. Any foo-foo, not what we're talking about. Okay, so I'm just gonna take it and dip it in, tap off the excess, and just set down literally a powder base. Just over my crease and along the lids, so that the eyeliner has a powder base to stick to. If I personally do not use a powder under my eyeliner, then the eyeliner is just going to get all oily and sweaty, and it'll be all over my eyelid. We do not want that. Now we're going to do the iconic wing. Okay, my favorite eyeliner of all time has been the NYX Epic Ink Liner in the shade Black. I also have the brown one, which is really nice for a softer look. I love this because it's a brush tip liner, and it'll help me control the precision of the wing. It can go from a thick line to a thin line and make it super sharp. So we're gonna stick with her. There are different ways that I've done my wing liner. Sometimes I trace out my entire lash line and then do the flick. Sometimes I do this where I stamp the line and then trace from there. Or sometimes I'll start with the flick and then bring everything back in. Let's see, what am I feeling like today? I think today I'm gonna go with the stamp trick, and then I'll show you guys how I do that. I'm gonna follow the shape of my eyeball and just trace along there. So I'm gonna stamp it and then adjust everything else. And then I'm gonna bring it back. I'm gonna start in the middle, bring it back to the wing, and slowly but surely go into the inner corner. Then I'm going to drag everything back in. I want to keep my eye open because when I look at you, I'm not looking with my eyes closed. Okay, so I have a good base of it, and now I'm just going to shape it. Sometimes I create a gigantic wing, sometimes I create a little small baby wing. Also depends on, you know, how dramatic the other side wants to be and not match each other. So we're going to see what happens today. We're going to see if we can match the other side, and then again, that'll determine how big each wing goes. And for some reason, when I go to the right side, I like to line and then stamp out or flick out. So that's kind of what I'm feeling like today. So let's go with that technique. Are we feeling brave here just to flick out or what? I think so. Why not? So I'm gonna start there and try to match where the points are. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta go for it, okay? Sometimes you just get it wrong and you might have to correct. So my right eyeball decided to be a little dramatic today. I wet the tissue a little bit and just kind of wiped away some of the mess, and we're just gonna correct it. This is the best I can do at the moment. But honestly, sometimes throwing mascara on and then fixing the wing liner after does the trick. For the mascara, I'm going to take the Essence Lash Princess mascara. Essence Lash Princess is really good mascara. Super cheap, drugstore price. I think it's only like $3 maybe. But for game days, I definitely have to use the waterproof one. So that's the blue one. So it'll make my lashes just stay nice and lashy. I gotta make sure I get it really nice on the base so that it kind of melts in with the eyeliner. And that is the difference. Look at my eyeballs in this weird angle. Mascara, no mascara. Gives a lot of length. I have really straight Asian eyelashes. Whenever I curl my lashes with this mascara, they look pretty good. I would not say it's a volumizing mascara. I think it is really good at just lengthening. I mean, it does comb through my lashes a little bit, but not the best voluming mascara I've had. They gotta look good, but not perfect. And just dry them out a little bit before you curl them. Curled, not curled. And if my lashes look kind of crazy or they need a little bit more help, sometimes I'll go back over just the edges of the mascara, or the lashes, and kind of separate them. We shall move on. For game day, I usually use 2 products for my tight line. I'm going to use the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist Water Pencil in black, and then also the Sephora Retractable Eyeliner Waterproof. And this is, again, the tight line, which is the skin under my lashes, just to give it a more full eyeliner effect, if that makes sense. And I want this to be budge proof because I do sweat a lot, and that's why I'm using 2 products. So there's just the Aqua Resist liner. Do you guys see a difference? Now with the Sephora Retractable Waterproof liner. I'm gonna go kind of in between my lashes as well. And again, with tight lining, without tight lining, with, without. I don't have a full, super duper full lash line, so since there are gaps that I can see in between my lashes, I'm gonna go back in with my eyeliner and just fill in those little gaps that I see. And remember how I said adding mascara and then checking your wing liner after would help shape it? Okay, so I'm just gonna make sure both shapes look as identical as they can be, and then I'm basically done. if I'm feeling very extra, which when I wear makeup is usually the case, and I feel like my lashes need a little help, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Clear Lash and Brow Gel. This one is basically done with. I do not use the same thing for my brow and lash. Like, I'll just take this and kind of separate the lashes. And this is nice because it just lifted it a little bit. Sometimes it also takes off the excess mascara that would make my lashes look a little clumpy. Lastly, I'm going to set my brows with the e.l.f. Clear Lash and Brow Gel, the separate one I used for my brows. I'm just gonna brush it up. I'm not gonna press too hard on the product because I don't want to take off the brow pencil that we used. I still like the fluffed up brow look. Fluffed up and full brows look. Okay guys, I'm done with my makeup. That is literally my game day makeup routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this little get ready with me for game day tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I don't know why I did that with my hands. What's happening? I don't know how to be on camera anymore. And in today's video, why did I say video like that? Video.